Okay, there. We can hear you, or everyone in the stream can hear you. Thank you for bearing with me. It's good to see you, or I should say, good to meet you. I'm so excited. I barely learned about you yesterday, really.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah, I know. It's me not being on top of politics. I was like, oh my God, Jay Obernolte is having a challenger. Heck yeah, let's get her on the stream. It's great to have you here.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having me.
Mhm.
My name is Tessa Lynn Hodge. I am running for Congress in the 23rd Congressional District. I just made it through my primary, so I am taking on Obernolte in the November election. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I have lived in the 23rd my entire life. I have a lot of dogs. I don't,
You have a lot of dogs. How many dogs?
there's like one sitting like right back there.
Oh, I see it. It's like a little golden
Yes, Legend.
legend.
Hi, Legend.
Oh, what a baby. Oh,
He's a sweet guy.
what a cute name. Okay.
We have six dogs.
6 dogs. That's great.
Yes.
It's okay. I have 4 cats. So, um,
We also have a lot of cats, so
that's great. That's
we
great.
need just like rescue them. Like we've got ones like we rescued from the freeway. We got like Dobby. We rescued from a dumpster.
I see you got a cute little aristocrat print back there. I love,
Yes,
what is her name? Fiona?
Marie. Yeah.
Marie. Thank you.
Yep.
Marie. Okay, yeah. So yeah, big animal person. I can definitely see it. I mean, goes alongside with the social worker aspect, right? You care
Totally does.
about life.
I do. I do.
So, tell us a little bit about why you decided to run against Jay Obernolte.
Yeah. Uh, so it is very much rooted in my work as a social worker, as a mental health provider. So in January last year, when Trump 2.0 came in, uh, I was seeing clients in my private practice, but then I was also working full time at a nonprofit that provides medical and mental health services in rural and underserved areas. So I was in their Barstow office. Pretty immediately, I mean, clients in both my private practice and in my nonprofit work
Mhm.
were just overwhelmed and incredibly upset about, what we were seeing happening. I mean, like right, it was off the
It
bat,
was,
right?
yeah, with the like, right, Donald Trump took office, and then I remember everyone started showing up, like everyone across the country started showing up at their representatives' town hall meetings, and we're like, what is this? What do you mean you're going to cut Medicare? What do you mean you're going to cut SNAP benefits?
So, I mean, it was really rooted in that work, as a mental health provider in a one-on-one session,
Uh
I
huh.
can validate your feelings. I can help you build coping skills, distress tolerance skills. I can give you like a safe place. But that is, a wet band-aid over a gaping wound.
Oh my
It
gosh, yeah.
really does nothing to touch the actual like systemic root of all of these issues. And so I just felt like I needed to do more.
Wow.
Um, so I kind of looked at, okay, like what can I do? What would be effective? And we know that Jay Obernolte does nothing,
Nothing.
and is just like a Trump kiss ass. And
Yeah.
I thought, okay, like I'm born and raised here, like I have like a solid enough background, like I feel like I could challenge him. And so I just decided to run for Congress.
Heck
Yes.
yeah. That's what I'm here for. Again, I feel like a lot of people like yourself were inspired by either Trump 2 or way back with Trump 1, but
Mm.
Trump 1 wasn't as like immediate.
There were still like semi-adults in the room, and now
Mhm.
it's like a bunch of toddlers.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
that's crazy. You're getting into the politics because I've been seeing a lot of push for people to like, oh yeah, just go out there and run, if they're running, you can run as well. And you're
Mhm.
just like it seems like I don't want to downplay you or anything, but you're just like a normal person, you know? You're
Really, I am a super normal person. Like my husband was literally cooking like when I asked my husband, I was
Uh-huh.
like, what he thought about the idea. He was literally making like ground beef tacos, like white people taco night.
White people taco night, yeah, that's
And
it.
so, like he's like stirring like the taco meat, and I like went out in the kitchen and I was like, "Hey, what if I ran for Congress?" And he kind of just like froze like mid like stir and was like,
Uh-huh.
but people will know who we are. Like, yes, people will know who we are. Sorry, babe.
Wow. Okay. So all in all, has he been pretty supportive about the campaign?
I could not ask for a more supportive partner.
Heck,
On election day, he took two of my like big signs for like the corners and then like built like a whole frame so it was like double-sided and then like
aw.
mounted it in the bed of his truck and was
What?
like driving around like
Man,
blasting music like a rolling billboard. So he
that's
is
awesome. That's
amazing.
awesome. Okay, next question. Since you're talking about driving around and stuff, where do you guys live? Like, where's your? Because I know District 23 is ginormous.
Huge,
Oh, do
huge.
you guys live in the high desert area or
Yes, we live in Victorville.
Victorville? Awesome, heck yeah! I love Victorville, Apple Valley. I used to shout out to the Victor Valley Museum. I used to work there sometimes. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah, and
amazing.
it's such a cool place. A site director there was doing really good to make it more family inclusive. And it's just like, I see that there are a lot of people in the high desert who are craving more connection, but it's just so spread out. Like, we know high desert has had an issue. Like, y'all have to drive down to the valley. Sorry, I'm always repping my previous jobs. I used to work at Arrowhead Regional Medical Center too. So
Oh, yay.
yeah,
Okay.
that's the public county hospital. And I remember there was so many people who were like, I'm so sorry, I'm late to my appointment. I had to go down the Cajon Pass. And it would
Yep.
be so terrible. It's like this is your last option, in
Yep.
terms of healthcare. You had to drive all the way. So like tell me a little bit about your plan to make healthcare better, more accessible for people in District 23.
I was born in Apple Valley. I like, moved a whole town over to Victorville, like did not go very far. So I've lived up here my entire life. And so, I've had a lot of experiences with the medical system. And I don't think it's for lack of wanting. Like,
Yeah.
I think we do have really amazing providers in our area that are passionate about caring for their people, caring for their community. It's just that there's not enough and they're all just like spread so thin. And it's wild. So I am 38 years old. And the same three hospitals that were up here when I
Uh-huh.
was born 38 years ago are the same three hospitals we have now.
Oh my
But our
gosh.
population has exploded since then.
Yes.
Because it's one of the last like affordable places. And so we've had a lot of people move into the area, but we've had no increase in infrastructure.
Mm,
And so here's kind of, there's like several pieces to it. So when I did medical social work at St. Mary's, which again, like that's where I was born, like did medical social work there. I've stayed in like a 5 mile radius, I feel
no,
like, but
yeah. Well, and then, sorry, on the flip side, how many new hospitals have been built down here in the valley? Like Kaiser, there was Kaiser Ontario, Kaiser Rancho Cucamonga, Kaiser Fontana. When I was
exactly.
younger, it was just Kaiser Fontana. But,
Yep. And
so
and even Kaiser Fontana is because that's where I have to go because I have Kaiser.
there you go.
And so even Kaiser Fontana is like has hugely expanded at the
Yeah.
very least. So when I was doing medical social work, like a big like issue that I saw was there would be people that okay, they had been admitted to the hospital, they had been there for however long, they were ready to be discharged, but they needed to be discharged maybe to like a skilled nursing facility or a memory care facility, or they needed some kind of special services or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And there's not enough. There's not enough.
Mm, yeah.
And so, what that means is that somebody that has been seen in the emergency room that's waiting for a bed upstairs to be
Yeah.
admitted is waiting for somebody to get out of a bed and be sent to wherever it is they need to go.
Uh-huh.
But that person's waiting for a bed. And so, there's this backup,
Oh
right?
my gosh. Yeah.
And so we don't just need more hospitals, which like we need more hospitals, but we also need more skilled nursing facilities, more memory care facilities, more psychiatric facilities.
Wow.
You have people in the emergency room for 72 hours that
Oh
have been
my
placed
gosh.
on hold, but there's no beds to send them somewhere where they can actually get the care that they need.
Yeah.
And so they just sit in the emergency room
And I'm sure that's
for
more expensive. the longer they stay in the emergency room, right? Yeah.
Well, and it's taking up space. They're
That's
not getting
right.
the care that they
Mm.
actually need because they're just being babysat. What we also need to address the provider shortage because professionals are leaving the field at a mass rate because the system is built and runs upon provider burnout.
Mm.
We are burned.
Could you explain that a little bit? I mean, I have an idea of what that is, but explain it for the
Mhm.
audience.
Provider burnout is essentially like you are overworked, underpaid. There's a lot of moral injury,
Oh
which like
gosh.
moral injury is like, how do I explain it? So it's like you know what's like right in a situation, but the
Mhm.
system that you are working within
Mm.
does not allow you to act in the ways that align with your moral values.
Wow.
And
That's
so
very
you're
draining.
And so our providers, our doctors, our nurses, our physical therapists, our mental health therapists, we're burned out because we have to
Yeah.
see more patients than is feasible. And we are having to work on a system or work in a system that runs on our burnout.
Oh gosh. It's like it sounds like Amazon, you know?
It does. It really does. And it feels that way sometimes because
Ah,
it's just like, okay, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go.
yeah. It's like Amazon, I don't know if they have it figured out, but they're like, we can get like 6 months of good labor out of this person before we have to let them go or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
Mm-hmm.
like what's happening with ugh, that's terrible. And it shouldn't be because medical professionals need to be at their top, their tip-top shape, you know. You said you had your own private practice, right?
We do.
And
Mhm.
and you were talking about your patients coming to you and yeah, is that one of those moral issue or where you were just like I can help these people, but only so far. So that's why you were like I need to go and run for office because that's where these decisions. Yep, okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Sorry, I don't mean
Yes.
to but that
No,
like
like it really is just like knowing that what my clients are facing,
yeah.
right? Just not having the ability to like knowing there is nothing I can do to like help the situation other than to just like be an ear
Wow.
and help them feel like have we done some deep breathing today to help with that hunger?
Oh
Like,
my
I
god,
mean,
and
that's
that's, like, not a actual resolution to that
no.
issue, jeez. And
Mm-hmm.
you've seen that increase since, the Trump administration took office in 2024. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Again, going back to Representative Jay Obernolte, watching those viral town hall meetings where he was defending the Doge cuts, the Department of Government Efficiency cuts,
Mm,
where he was defending Elon Musk, saying that, Elon paid more taxes and that we should be happy that he paid that many taxes for California because no Californian can contribute that much taxes to California, I guess, whatever, even though, he's now living in Texas. But yeah, just because Obernolte is apparently the AI guy, I want to know what your opinion is on AI.
So, I do not like AI.
Okay. Yeah, I
And
agree.
listen, there is, sure, we're gonna have like advancement, right? We're gonna have tech advancement. But this whole argument for like not regulating AI and just kind of letting these companies like go wild
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah.
Like I've been using the analogy of like imagine if like when the Model T came out, right? Like the
Okay.
Ford Model T, like the
Yeah.
first car. Imagine if the government never put in regulations for car companies or road laws or what like that's literally
Yeah, we
like
wouldn't have seatbelts, you know,
exactly like airbags, like
airbags or like requiring insurance for each driver on the road, you know.
yes, yes. We wouldn't
Jeez.
have like the right of way at a stop sign, red lights, green lights. Like it would just be chaos, right? If we
Yeah.
never regulated the car industry and road laws and all of these speed limits, all of these things, like
Yeah.
that's essentially what they're saying. Because it's new and because like we just need to let the companies do what they want, like let's not regulate anything.
Yeah.
Uh, it's wild. And it's just like a wild stance to take, I feel like. Because we know under capitalism, corporations are always going to put profit above anything else.
Yep.
right?
I can big W for you saying that. Corporations are always gonna put profits over people. That's just the
Yeah.
name of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So big props for you for saying that. So yeah,
Yes.
how about like data centers? Are there I haven't looked into it. Are there any push for data centers being built in District 23? You're looking at me like I should know.
Not that I've seen yet. Well, let me take that back. So it's like, so there was just a vote in the city of Paris,
Mhm.
which with the Prop 50, there's now a small piece of Paris in District 23.
Yeah, yeah.
So this was just on Tuesday night, and so they voted like and I was supposed to go, but I got my days mixed up. I thought it was on Wednesday, but it was actually on Tuesday.
Wow.
So I missed
Happens.
it. But from what somebody told me is that they like voted no against it, but they're like sending it back to the city planners or something
Mm.
like that.
Okay. Yeah, so
Um, so there's another meeting in 2 weeks. So like the city of Paris is kind of looking at it right now. I know there's been a push in banning
that sounds about right, I think.
something like that, like over there. And so like Cherry Valley,
Mhm.
and Ukaipa and Calamasa are all in my district.
Okay.
And then I also have a piece of Banning. And it's like those areas where they're looking, those like rural areas that are down the Cajon Pass that they're
Mhm.
looking at putting in data centers.
Mm.
So it's like right on the cusp of my district. So, and you know they're gonna start, they're also looking at putting in one in not in Ridgecrest, but by Ridgecrest, which is up in
Okay.
Kern County, and
Yeah.
I have part of Ridgecrest in the district.
Yeah, that's crazy big district, but
And I don't understand how, okay, data centers need water to
yeah.
keep the equipment cool, right? That's the big
Mhm.
issue.
That's what they're
Why
saying.
are we looking at desert climates?
I don't know. That's actually a very good point.
It is hot as hell
It's
here.
gonna need
Like,
extra water. Oh my god. I didn't
and
even
there's
think
no
about that.
water. Like
I g
that does not make sense.
Yeah, so then it's gonna potentially impact the residents even more so because, yeah, I mean, we've seen in other parts of the country, the data centers are like literally draining the water. They turn on the faucet and just a trickle comes out. It's crazy.
Yes.
But yeah.
And we already have areas in the district that are pulling too much water. Um,
Mm.
and because like we have and listen, I am a mental health provider, a social worker. I am not a hard scientist. I'm a soft
So
scientist.
scientific.
So I know I'm gonna get this wrong, but there's like the water underground, right? There's
Mhm.
a word for it, but I
The
can't think of
well
it.
water? Groundwater?
Not well water. It's oh my God. I know this word and it is like right on the tip of my tongue. But so like there's the water that's underground and like
Yeah.
we pull like from that water for like our community.
Mhm.
There's areas of the district that are already pulling too much. And when you
Mm.
pull too much water out of the ground, it causes sinking issues.
Oh my gosh, yes.
There's like a whole bunch of issues that come from that.
So data centers, I don't know. Is there any warehouse development or trying to be? Yeah, okay. Because along the 15, I'm sure, whatever, freeways, yeah.
Yes, yes. There's a ton of warehouses popping up. So the city of Hesperia has like given the okay for like a whole bunch of them.
Mm,
And so there's a whole bunch right along the 15 freeway. There's another one, and I haven't been over that way in a minute, so it's probably still being built. I doubt they're like done with it yet. But in the city of Phelan,
mm.
well, it's still the city of Hesperia, but it borders the city of Phelan. I lived in Phelan for a number of years as a kid. I went to Snowline Joint Unified School District, which is the
Wow.
district that
Yeah.
has Phelan, Wrightwood, Pinion Hills, and some other areas. But so one of the main traffic areas in that area is 395 and Phelan Road.
Okay, yeah.
And the city of Hesperia okayed a warehouse essentially almost like right on that corner.
Oh my gosh.
And it is already like super trafficy, and the road is like not built for
Oh
like
my gosh.
that heavy of traffic.
Yeah.
So I was actually a social worker for Snowline Joint Unified when they started building this, and
Wow.
it was causing so many traffic delays. Like the buses were
No.
late getting the
Oh
kids
my.
to school. And it's like they don't think about these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Like
Jeez.
kids can't even get to school because of the warehouses. Like it's
Ah. Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. Just these big. It's yeah. These developers just all it is money, money, money. And I hate
Yes.
to be like that, but it's just like the more you look into it, the more apparent it's just like money. So, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay, that's great. Take an account into everyone in your district.
Yeah.
Not just your voters, not just your donors, but like children who can't get to school. Like, I'm sure of course, when I was a kid, I would be happy to be late to school. But
Yeah.
eventually, kids today. That's a conversation for another time. But yeah, okay. So we have just a little bit time left. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Like, anything you want to bring awareness to?
Yeah. I mean, it really it makes me so sad. This is a district, the 23rd, has essentially been written off. In Prop 50, we were a sacrificial lamb. We got made more red in the
Mm.
Prop 50, and I voted yes for Prop 50
Yeah.
because it was a matter of like, okay, like we gotta fight back, right?
Mhm.
So I did vote yes for Prop 50, but it did make my district. We went from +3 Republican to +6 Republican,
I
which, like, I
see.
mean, it's not that much, but we were a sacrificial lamb. And this district has been written off by the Democratic Party because it's safe red. There's no way to flip it. But if like I have spoken to so many Republicans, so many independents, so many NPP voters that lean right. And here's the thing. We like we are not I like hesitate to say we are not that different.
Yeah.
We all want our schools to be funded. We all want medical care, like solid medical care.
Yeah.
We want there to be more doctors and nurses. We want our environment to be taken care of. We want our deserts to be kept pristine. Like we want the same things. But the partisan politics of it has gotten just so messy and people are so divided. But like when I get out and I talk to people and they hear what I'm talking about, they may not fully agree with all of what I have planned, but they can see that I care. They can
Mhm.
see that I care about this community and they can see that, like, okay, she wants to help us have more medical care. She wants to make sure our schools are funded. And so I'm winning over Republicans. I'm winning over
That's
right-leaning
awesome.
NPPs. And I really feel like if the Democratic Party put money and actually showed that they cared about our rural communities,
Mhm.
we can flip this district. And so
Amazing.
already, just with the primaries, in the last several races, Obernolte has won by 20 points or more.
Mhm.
Right now, he's sitting ahead at 16 points. So we've already cut into
Damn.
that lead.
When the odds were stacked against you.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's super cool.
Yes. And so in November, this is a flippable seat. Is it a narrow path to victory? It is. Is it going to be hard? It's going to be hard, but we do have a path to victory. If I can get out there, if my team can get out there and we can talk to as so many voters, if we could
Mhm.
talk to the voters, if we can get our message out there, we can flip this district.
Sweet. How can
Mhm.
how can I volunteer to help you win this election?
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Well,
So
me and the viewers, if we want to sign up, do some door knocking. Shoot, I would be more than happy to do some door knocking with you, honestly.
Oh my God, thank you. And we have we have part of Redlands. We have, like I said, we have Ukaipa, Calamasa. So we have
Yeah.
areas in the Cajon Pass too. That if you don't want to drive up the Cajon Pass, I totally get it. You can volunteer down the hill. uh, so my website is tessa4ca.com. So TESSAFORCA.com. On my website, you can donate, you can sign up to volunteer. You can sign up for our newsletter, and all of that is extremely, extremely helpful.
Sweet. Sweet. Thank you so much, Tessa. Any final words, shout outs to anyone that you want to give before we finish up the interview today?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my amazing team, Alex, Jack, Stasek, my ex-campaign manager, did not leave on bad terms. He got like an amazing
Oh,
opportunity that
heck
like I'm
yeah.
not gonna stand in his way.
Bro,
Uh, but
that's great. I'm sorry. Just another person who's like not is okay with letting good talent go away. To me, that's such a green flag, you know?
Like, listen, he had this amazing opportunity to work for a affordable housing nonprofit in New
Whoa.
York,
Nice.
where like the CEO is on Mom Donnie's transition team. Am
What?
I gonna stand in the way of that? Heck no.
No. Mayor
Like, boy,
Mamdani?
no.
No, I love Mayor Mamdani. So,
Right?
yeah.
Like, no, but yeah, so I want to give a shout out to my team, the people who maybe are not on my team anymore, like Stasek, who, had other opportunities and have helped the campaign get to where they are. Anybody who has donated, volunteered, we made it through the primaries because of you. I'm just a person, like I'm just a girl with some tattoos who was crazy enough to be like, I'll do it. Getting through the primaries is really because of my team, people who've donated and volunteered and supporters. So thank you to all of you.
Oh, no. Well, thank you for being on the broadcast. We will continue to spread the word. Look forward
Yeah.
to the election in November. Maybe we could have you
Mhm.
back on the stream in the future if you're down to talk
Absolutely.
about it. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Tessa
much.
Lynn Hodges, everyone. Vote for her in November, California District 23.
Bye.
Thank you, Tessa. Appreciate it so much.
Bye.